Something that I feel like really helps me learning Japanese is whenever I'm on social media, like let's say Instagram, for example, my feed is basically just all Japanese stuff. And whenever I see a creator, like a teacher or anything, as someone who makes skits or lessons, anything to do with Japanese, I just instantly, I like it, but I'll follow them, like no matter what. And whenever I scroll through a reel and it's talking about it could be anything. It could be naming like 10 animals, counting to 10, just basic, grammar and stuff like that. I watch it. Even if I feel like, man, I heard this literally 100 times, and like I just pause and I just watch it. I just watch the whole thing. I force myself to watch it. Um, because no matter how much I think I know about that, usually there's something that I can pull from, like, oh, I forgot this or whatever. So, I think that's something that really helps me, like, especially in the first few months. That's something I did like religiously. I never skipped anything. I follow everyone all the time, all the time. That's literally why I made uh, a second Instagram account because I have my main one, my personal one, but and which I follow a lot of Japanese stuff on there too. But I figured I want to have an account to where I could post my stuff and make videos like this, but I just wanted to be fully immersed. All the NHK stuff, all the Japanese versions of like brands, so like McDonald's, anything, any kind of Taco Bell, like whatever. I don't even eat that stuff, but I want basically my goal for like my channel, like as far as like who I follow and stuff. I just want it to be like I'm in Japan, like um, even if it has nothing to do with where I live. So like someone will be talking about like, oh, here's the top three best hidden locations for to buy udon, in Shibuya or whatever. And I think like the way I see stuff is like just in general, like I would never limit myself as far as what's possible. I will never like I'm not gonna like say, oh, that sounds nice, that would be nice, but I don't live there, so blah blah blah. Fuck that. I literally pretend I'm there, like, and that's the thing with like immersion. People say, oh, immerse, and there's levels to it. I think, and I think you can whatever works, But I think like the more you immerse, it's just the more you're gonna get like the nuances of things little by little, the culture, like the food, the body language, every single thing. Because like I want to acquire the language. I want to express myself in the language. I want to converse with people who can speak the language. But it goes so much deeper than that, man. I want to know, like, like to connect and stuff like that, to understand even like the comedy style, or like the way that they film stuff, like just the architect, every single thing. That's truly what I'm learning about. Learning the language. It's just so it doesn't end. It doesn't end. So um, and like as far as immersion, I don't think there's a limit, man. Like if if having like a shelf full of Japanese snacks in your cupboard and little ramen neon signs in your room, and wearing a kimono and dumping furikake on everything, if that's helps the immersion, that's totally that I think that's gonna help on a deep level. Even if you don't like, oh, how's this gonna help me learn Japanese? It's it's the immersion part, because what good is learning a language and then knowing nothing about how their society works and the cultures, and the nuances of things. I don't know everything. Even that's, I learn, like, it's fun to me. But like what's the point of learning a language if you know all the grammar, you know how to ask where the bathroom is, and it to ask what's your recommendation, stuff like that. What's the point of learning that? But then let's say if you get plopped in that country, you don't know what to do, where to go, like what people do and stuff like that, and like the culture and how the train systems work, all that stuff. And I'm not saying that I know it all. I don't. I learn things every single day. But you gotta immerse. Like you have to immerse. And if it looks crazy to people, like you're literally like now, maybe you have people take their shoes off when you welcome them in your house, or maybe answer the phone most, I don't know, but it's gonna work. And they might think you're kind of crazy, but you have to let them, because you don't want to be like them anyways, right? So it's just what it has to take. So that's all I got. Matane.